Welcome to World Breaker Coo's Reviews. I'm your host, World Breaker Coo, and today we are looking at Marvel Select Gambit versus Marvel Legends Gambit. Full disclosure, first off, usually one of these reviews, 9 times out of 10, the Select beats the Marvel Legends. So let's see if that tradition holds true. So we have two different characters, or excuse me, the same character, different companies that made these quite a bit in the past that separates these two. And we're going to go over the categories just briefly on what we're talking about. So we have 3 categories: cost, aesthetics, articulation, accessories, and fun factor. At this time of this video, the Marvel Legends X-Men wave is just now starting to hit. So this character you can get him for about $19.99 on Amazon or many other sites as well. Or at some comic stores, probably about $25 at most. While the Marvel Select Gambit is $25 if you can find him. His price has risen a little bit because he is a little bit harder to find. So you're looking at $25 to $35 for the current Gambit. So the winner in this category is the Legend. So 1 point for the Legend. On to the next category. We're going to look at accessories. Okay, so you can see they both come with the bow staff. Surprisingly enough, the staffs are actually almost the same size if the Marvel Legends is not a bit bigger. So he has the better one on that one. However, the Select has the better card. You can see this image here. He's got a card that actually you can see. This one has a card that has no paint on it. So it's not looking good right now for that. Marvel Select Gambit also has two hands. Sorry about that, technical difficulties, but Marvel Select has 2 hands here. He also has these 2 effects with painted cards on them. They're the same exact, nope, they're different cards, so that's nice. So he has those. While Marvel Legends Gambit comes with an extra hand with the throwing cards with no pictures. So the winner of this round is the Select by a lot. Okay. Next category is the aesthetics. Let's look at these a little bit closer so we can really get a good feel for what we're comparing here. Okay. So if you look at the face, both of them have strikingly good faces. I might have to edge the face out to the Select. I think I would. The paint apps, he's got like a nice dry rub on there. There's some nice detail, some paint wash here on the back, while the Legend does not have a wheel wash. There's some texture in the legs, not so much there. And there's some molded legs here as well. So I'd have to give if you count the cards, I'd have to give the aesthetics to the Select. So round 3 goes to the Select. This next round is going to be very easy and very fast. You've all seen older Marvel Legends, or Marvel Select, excuse me. You know their range of motion. These are sometimes back then considered movable statues. Gambit is not a surprising pick for being a moving statue. He does not have great range of motion. His legs are pretty limited. I mean, it's decent, but he's difficult to stand. He's a much older figure. He's got some problems. The cape is kind of stylized and won't lay down or lay flat, so you can't create problems on your display trying to get him to stand and not knock other characters down. So you have to be very strategic where you put him. While this Gambit has very, decent articulation, especially for a guy with a trench coat. His arms do go out quite a bit. I like that. His head can go up quite a bit. Head can look down quite a bit. He's got some nice knees here and range, ankle rockers. Are we even debating this right now? So round 4 goes to the Marvel Legends Gambit, which means we are tied up. So at 2 apiece, it comes down to fun factor. I I knew right away once I got the Marvel Select Gambit, unfortunately, that I was going to be getting the Marvel Legends Gambit just because I wasn't sure how tall he was. Most of my figures in my collection are the Marvel Legends figures, so I need characters that can scale with that in mind. This Gambit is just too large. He's taller than most of my X-Men by far. He's just awkwardly big, difficult to stand. While the new one is not difficult to stand, it's not awkwardly big, and fits in rather nicely. On top of the being able to move from different poses, he really is the best of both worlds. And though he does, split half the rounds to the Marvel Select, I think overall you have to give it to the Marvel Legend just because the price factor, the ability to scale in multiple lines, a little bit easier. And yeah, it's a lot easier to come by now, I think, especially once he starts really hitting near the end of this month of May that's coming up, or the beginning of May. So if I had to pick between the two, definitely the fun factor would be the Marvel Legend. It's just, I've had much more fun with the one day I've had him than the last year, 2 years I've had the Marvel Legends Gambit. So let that be said. Plus, if you have both, you can just pick up the accessories you liked for the Select and give it to the new Gambit. So the winner chicken dinner belongs to Marvel Legends Gambit. Go get you some, suckers. Thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.